1. Welcome back to Excel with Ernest. Please like, share, and follow Techhistory on all social media platforms. Let's get right into it. In the previous video, we answered the 2 questions, nested if and count how many shipments. In this video, we'll be answering the next question using the same data set. Let's continue. So the question next is count how many shipments are high risk. These are data sets, and we have to count how many shipments are high risk shipments. So we've already calculated high risk. So since you're using it, let's bring this up. Let's take this to the top since we'll be using it. So since we don't need this, let's bring it down. So we have to find how many shipments are high risk. What we did here is the same thing we use for finding the shipment that are high risk. Now we use the count if function. The count if counts the number of cells within a range that meets the given condition. So you give Excel a condition using the count if, and it counts based on that condition. So now N2, we are looking for which or how many shipments are high risk shipments. So to count how many shipments are high risk shipments, we look for the range of from M2 to N11. That is our range. Now what we are trying to say is that within this range, count high risk only. So Excel will count only high risk and return it to us. And here we have it, 4 high risk shipments. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Rather than counting one by one, we can use the count if to specify a condition. Once that condition is met within the set range or the given range, then it will count based on that. Now moving on, sum the total shipment value for Lagos. So the next question is to sum the total shipment value for Lagos. Just like we did with the count if, we'll be using a sum if. Let's expand it. We call here total shipment value. Total shipment value. So now to do the total shipment value, we'll be using the sum if. To use the sum if, we'll specify our range. So the question that was asked was we should sum the total value for Lagos. So now we are going to look for Lagos. Lagos is in C2 to C11. That will be our first range. So in C2 to C11, select Lagos. And where Lagos is in C2 to C11, where Lagos is on K2 to K11, which is the shipment value, add it. That is basically what this means. It says check the port wherever there is Lagos, add its correspondence on K2 to K11. That is basically what the sum if does. And when you add it up, we have that 146,000. So the total shipment value for all that was sold in Lagos is 146,000. And that's how we use the sum if. Moving on, sum the total shipment value for electronics. So the total shipment value for electronics. So copy this. Since we are still using it, we are still looking for the total shipment value. We are looking for the total shipment value of electronics. So we'll do the same thing we did for Lagos. Sum if, open bracket, then electronics, which is D2. So in D2 to D11, find the word electronic, or find the value electronics. And what's found, and add its correspondence in K2 to K11, which is the total shipment value. So when you do that, it will look for all the electronics here and add its corresponding, like where there's electronics here and here, it will add it with the next electronics and the next electronics until it has added all of electronics. And there we have it. For electronics, we have 184,000. Here is for ports. Here is for electronics alone, which is 184,000. Now for the next question. Okay, we've counted how many shipments are there. So the next question is if and or. If port is equal to Lagos or Abuja and cargo is equal to electronics and shipment value is greater than target and delay is less than or equals to 1, display high priority, else display standard. So what we are going to do, let's remove this. Let's highlight this and bring it down. So let's expand here. We'll call here compound if. I know we are going to use more than just if, but let's call it compound if, because we're using a nested if, like an if and or statement. So we'll call it the compound if. Now, moving on. The first condition there is if port is equal to Lagos or Abuja. So if bracket open and bracket open or, because we are using both for this, so the or statement said if port is equal to Lagos or Abuja. So if open bracket here, port is equal to, okay, port which is C2 is equal to Lagos or Abuja. So if it's Lagos or Abuja, then the next condition is and cargo is equal to electronics. Cargo, which is D2, is equals to electronics. The next condition is and shipment value is greater than or equal to target. So which will be shipment value is greater than or equals to target, which is K2 is greater than or equals to target, which is G2, and the next and is delay days is less than 1. Delay days, which is H2, is less than or equals to 1. So that are all the and condition. Then what should happen? Display high priority. The next is to display high priority if all conditions are met, or standard. If it's not high priority, then it's standard. So what this is saying is that if and or if C2 is equals to Lagos or Abuja, and D2, which is cargo type, is equals to electronics, and K2 is greater than or equals to G2, which is our shipment value, greater than or equals to our target value, and our delay days is less than 1, less than or equal to 1, we have to display high priority. If all 4 or 5 of these conditions are met, high priority. If not one of them is met, or if they are not met, give us standard. So here we have, okay, we have value. That means I made a mistake somewhere. Let me highlight this. So let's see. Here we have high priority. If C2 being port is equals to Lagos and C2 is equals to Abuja, or C2 is equals to Abuja, that means if it's Lagos or Abuja, they all function. If one of them is met, this condition have been met. The second one is if D2 being the port, the cargo type is equals to electronics, that condition have been met. If the shipping value, sorry, this is not supposed to be J2, it's supposed to be K2. Okay, if the shipment value is greater than or equals to our target value, and delay date is less than or equals to 1, high priority. So here we have high priority because the first condition, Lagos or Abuja, met. Electronics, met. Shipment value greater than target value, met. And delay date is less than or equals to 1, met. And there we have it, high priority. Now rather than typing all of this, which is going to be cumbersome if you want to write it one by one, and our time will not allow for that, we fill it using the fill function. And here we have standard because it did not meet all the requirements. Yes, it met the first one, Abuja, but it did not meet the electronics requirements, and the delay days was not met, and also the shipment value was not greater than target value. So once the conditions are not met, it will give us standard. But if the conditions are met, it will give us high priority. And with that, we have answered 4 questions using this data set. In the next video, we'll answer the final 3 questions for this data set and for the recap. I'll see you in the next video. NS out.